Hello Word, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English, one word at a time. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is coach. It's an A2 level noun, meaning trainer or bus. That's right, coach has two main meanings, which we'll be diving into today. So, let's get started. First, let's define coach when it refers to a person. As a noun, a coach is someone who trains a person or team in a particular sport or activity. Think of it as a mentor, a guide, someone who helps you improve your skills and reach your goals. They provide instruction, motivation, and support. Now, the second meaning of coach, and this is where things get interesting, is a type of bus used for longer journeys. It's a comfortable vehicle with seats, often with restrooms, used for traveling between cities or even countries. So, how do we use coach in everyday language? Well, if you're talking about sports, you might say our basketball coach is really strict. Or, she hired a vocal coach to improve her singing. On the other hand, if you're talking about transportation, you could say, we took a coach to London. Or, the coach was delayed due to traffic. Now, let's look at some synonyms. For the meaning of a trainer, we have trainer. The trainer helped the athlete improve their performance. Another synonym could be instructor. The driving instructor taught me how to parallel park. For the bus meaning, a close synonym isn't really available. Sometimes people refer to it as bus, but it doesn't have the long-distance travel implication. So, let's move on to antonyms. Finding direct antonyms for coach can be a bit tricky, especially when referring to the transportation meaning. If we consider coach as a trainer, then an antonym might be student or player. The student diligently practiced the piano. Or, the player listened carefully to the coach's instructions. If we think about it from a business perspective, a coach guides and mentors. So, an antonym could be protege or mentee, which means someone being guided. The mentee learned a lot from the experienced coach. Now, let's explore how we can use coach in daily conversations. Imagine you're talking to a friend about your fitness goals. You could say, I'm thinking of hiring a fitness coach to help me lose weight. Or, if you're planning a trip, you might say, we're taking a coach to Edinburgh next week. It's cheaper than the train. You could also use it in a work context. My manager is acting as my coach to help me develop my leadership skills. Here are some more usage examples. The coach motivated the team to win the championship. The coach journey was long, but the scenery was beautiful. The tennis coach gave her some useful tips. The coach was full of tourists heading to the beach. He decided to become a life coach after retiring. To recap, coach is an A2 level noun with two main meanings: a person who trains someone in a specific skill or sport, and a type of bus used for longer journeys. We explored synonyms like trainer and instructor for the training aspect, and acknowledged the limited direct synonym for the bus aspect. We also looked at antonyms like student, player, protege, and mentee when thinking about the trainer meaning. We saw how coach can be used in everyday conversations, from discussing fitness goals to planning a trip. Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you found this exploration of the word coach helpful and interesting. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word. Before I go, I have a quick favor to ask. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover Hello Word, so they can also improve their English vocabulary. And now for your challenge. I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word coach in either of its meanings and share it as a comment under the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Keep learning, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next episode of Hello Word. Have a fantastic day. Remember, practicing makes perfect, so keep using these words in your daily conversations. The more you use them, the more comfortable you'll become with them. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. English is a journey, not a destination. So, Embrace the process, enjoy the ride, and I'll be here to guide you along the way. Also consider the phrase life coach, which means a person who advises people on career or personal issues. She employed a life coach after her divorce. We could also say the coach company offered a full refund for the canceled trip. Using the word coach in different contexts is key to mastering its meanings. Also consider phrases like from the coach window, meaning from the window on the bus, or he was ejected from the coach for being drunk.